Amara had always believed that loyalty was the highest virtue. She carried it like a badge of honor, even when it weighed her down like a stone. For years, she had been the silent protector of the farm turtle who never complained, who trudged through storms and scorching sun, who stayed even when the gates were closed to her. She thought her devotion would one day be noticed, that someone would say, "Thank you, Amara. You matter." But the words never came. Every morning, she woke to the same routine, fixing broken fences, clearing weeds, guarding the crops from intruders. The farmer barely looked at her anymore. Once, he had praised her strength. But now, she was invisible as shadow moving through the fields. And yet, she stayed, because leaving felt like betrayal, because she thought endurance was love. Until one day, the storm came. Rain lashed against the earth, and Amara worked harder than ever, patching holes, dragging heavy logs to keep the soil from washing away. Her shell cracked under the strain, but she kept going. When the storm passed, she crawled to the porch, hoping for a word of gratitude. The farmer glanced at her, frowned, and muttered, "You missed a spot." That was the moment something inside her broke, not her shell, but her spirit. She realized that her effort had no value here. That staying was not loyalty, it was self-neglect. And so, for the first time, Amara turned away from the farm. Her steps were slow, but they were hers. She whispered to herself, "Not every burden is meant to be carried." Far away, in a quiet alley, lived Nico, a sleek black cat with eyes like midnight. Nico had spent months sitting by a blue door, waiting for it to open. Behind that door lived someone who once stroked his fur, whispered sweet words, and promised, "You'll always have a place here." But then the door closed. No explanation. No goodbye, just silence. Every day, Nico returned. He scratched the wood, meowed softly, hoping for a sign. He told himself, "They're busy, they'll come back." But days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. The door stayed shut. One evening, as the sun dipped below the rooftops, Nico felt the weight of waiting crush his chest. He remembered the warmth of that home, but he also remembered the cold of the present. And then, a thought struck him like lightning. Knocking again and again on a closed door slowly kills the soul. Nico stood up, tail high, and walked away. Each step felt like shedding chains. He didn't know where he was going, but he knew he was done waiting. He was not born to sit by a door that would never open. He was born to roam, to leap, to find his own happiness. Amara and Nico met by chance at the edge of a meadow. Two souls carrying the scars of misplaced loyalty. They shared their stories, the farm that never valued, the door that never opened. And in that quiet moment, they understood something profound. Forgiveness was not about staying. It was about leaving. It was about saying, "I release you, not for you, but for me." Together, they walked toward the horizon, where the sky blushed with the promise of new beginnings. They didn't know what lay ahead, but they knew what they were leaving behind: humiliation, neglect, and the endless knocking on failed doors. The lesson: life will place many doors before you. Some will open with ease, others will remain shut no matter how hard you knock. The stories of Amara and Nico teach us this. Stop waiting for ungrateful people to change. Find your own path instead. Don't be a doormat. Like Amara, realize that not everyone will value your sacrifice. Learn when to put the burden down. Accept reality. Like Nico, accept that some doors will never open. Waiting for them is a waste of the life you were meant to live. The power of walking away, silent forgiveness is not weakness. It is strength, the kind that frees you from toxic situations and allows you to start anew. Quotes to remember: where effort has no value, trying again and again to prove yourself is foolish. Not every burden is meant to be carried, and not everyone deserves to stay beside you. Knocking again and again on a closed door slowly kills the soul. You were not born just to wait. You were born to find your own happiness. Forgiveness means making a decision for your own peace, moving forward while respecting yourself.
Do not forget to subscribe to Mr. G channel and share to whom you love.